Mark from the Pig here, and I am at Rebels and Renegades sitting down with Pig favorite Brent Cobb. Brent Cobb, what's shaking?
Oh, I don't know it. Bacon. Pig.
Bacon shaking, that's right, baby boy.
Yeah, no, we're glad to be here, man.
We've been playing you on the Pig for a long time.
Appreciate it.
And I mentioned we live in a climate that we get a lot of rain, so when the rain comes down, I mean, a lot of Pig listeners know that song.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Which version? Do they know mine and the Steelwoods version?
Both.
That's awesome.
Both.
Well, I wrote that song with Rowdy, Jason Cobb. We started writing it probably 17, 18 years ago when when I started going out to L.A., I would live on Rowdy's couch of the Steelwoods.
Yeah.
And he's no longer with us now, but that was the first song we ever wrote. And Whiskey Myers wanted to record a version of that. And it was right before he and Wes were putting that first Steelwoods album out. And he had gotten word that Whiskey wanted to do it, and he was like, "Man, don't let him do it, man." He's like, "It's gonna be big for us." I was like, "Oh man, if that's how you want to do it, that's fine. But I'm gonna record a version too." And so we both recorded it.
And it's a fine song. And
Thanks,
speaking
man.
about fine songs, you got a new record out now,
Yeah.
Southern Star. And one of the songs on it, your wife wrote.
Oh yeah, Patina.
Yes, by Lane. Lane wrote that.
Yeah. She, my wife is actually a pharmacist. She's, much better looking than I am and way more intelligent than I am as well. And she just has great taste in music. And so she hadn't practiced pharmacy since our son was born. He's 4 years old now. So she sits around in the house sometimes when they go to bed and I'm out on the road, and she'll pick on the guitar and write. And one night I'd probably been on the road for a month and was missing the kids and missing her and wondering, am I doing what I ought to be doing in my life? And we were talking on the phone, and she sent me that song Patina, that she had written several weeks before that moment. And it just kind of brought me right back down to earth, And
Brought you home?
Yeah, man. And it felt like something I had to, which is kind of like the whole idea of Southern Star,
The song is certainly getting airplay, and it's being talked about a lot.
Awesome. Yeah, it feels that way.
Well,
thanks to y'all.
But more than thanks to y'all, thanks to your wife. I mean, how's it feel that all of a sudden she's saying, I have a gift for you?
Oh.
And here you go.
It just feels natural. Ever since I moved back from Nashville, I lived in Nashville for 10 years, in L.A. for 2 years before that. You co-write a lot, if you do the music road staff writing thing, which I did for several years. I still enjoy co-writing, but now I don't live in a community that has a bunch of songwriters that you co-write with. I got my wife, and I got my daddy, or I got my sister, and so we, it's amazing, man. I love it. It's always been a family affair for me, and it's just cool to have it be right there. That's how me and my wife hang out.
Well, it's cool that you could spend some time with us. What's the future hold for Brent Cobb?
Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. I tell a half joke. It's only taken me almost 20 years to get to the bottom. I'm just glad to be here, and so I think it's something that I'll never be able to stop doing. So the future probably holds a lot more songs, and a lot more albums, and a lot more shows. And I just come to the conclusion that I might be an old ass man on my deathbed, about to keel over, and all of a sudden everybody go, that Brent Cobb guy? He was pretty good the whole time.
You want to know something? This Brent Cobb guy, He's pretty good, let me tell you.
I appreciate that.
Thanks for sitting down with
Yes,
the
sir.
Pig. Okay.